Welcome to Bible, Tales of History and Faith. Beyond the ancient sands and through the veil of time, we uncover the stories that shaped our world and the faith that defines our souls. Let's journey into the Word together. For 70 years, the city of Jerusalem lay in silence. Its walls were broken, its gates were burned, and the magnificent Temple of Solomon was nothing more than a memory covered in dust. The Jewish people were in exile, living as strangers in the vast empire of Babylon. But history belongs to the one who writes the hearts of kings. In the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, a decree was issued that shook the ancient world. Cyrus declared, "The Lord, the God of heaven, has appointed me to build a temple for him at Jerusalem." Ezra 1-5 tells us that everyone whose heart God had moved prepared to go up and rebuild. Nearly 50,000 people began a long trek across the desert, carrying with them the gold and silver vessels that had been stolen from the temple decades before. When they finally crested the hills and looked down upon Jerusalem, they didn't see a golden city, they saw ruins. They saw a landscape of scorched stone and overgrown weeds. Yet they did not despair. Led by Zerubbabel and the priest Jeshua, their first act wasn't to build a palace or a wall, it was to build an altar. Amid the ruins, they gathered to offer sacrifices, reclaiming the ground for the Almighty. Then came the day of the great foundation. The builders laid the first stones of the new temple. The priests put on their robes and sounded the trumpets, and the people sang together, "He is good. His love toward Israel endures forever." But the air was filled with a strange, haunting sound. Ezra 3:12 says a moment of profound human emotion. Many of the older priests and Levites and family heads, who had seen the former temple, wept aloud when they saw the foundation of this temple being laid, while many others shouted for joy. It was a collision of memory and hope. The old men wept for what was lost. The young men shouted for what was being born. But the sounds mingled together so loudly that the people could not distinguish the shouts of joy from the sound of weeping. The return to the ruins reminds us that God is a master of restoration. He does not fear our rubble or our broken history. He meets us in the ruins, invites us to lay a new foundation, and reminds us that His love endures even when the walls have fallen. Thank you for watching. If you found this story powerful, please like and subscribe if you enjoy and want to see more Bible stories.